What's good, Renegade Nation? Before we begin the video, I'd like to give a big shout out to our most recent Patreon supporters, Neafae, GXR7, Tools of Trecticon, Jesse Rain, Salosi, Philip J. Smith Jr., Paris Hardy, OMGino, Acolyte, Dracoda185, and Marvelous. Thank you very much for your support, and if you want to support us on Patreon, feel free to check out the link down below in the description to find out more. Thanks again. As a child, there were several shows on a certain network, Nickelodeon, that I remember.
Oh, wait. 1 second.
Okay. I was going to say salute your shorts, man. What the hell?
Yeah.
Oh.
Dude Ranch, man. Or Hey Dude.
Yippee-ki-yay,
Camp on a water, we hold you in our hearts.
And when we think about you...
It makes me want to fart!
Hey, singing writer, pay the price. Gosh, such a good show, man.
Yeah.
I actually was singing it the other day while I was mowing my mom's lawn for no reason. Now, I don't know how it popped into my head. It was like, Camp on a water, we hold you in our hearts.
All right, I'm going to say this.
I remembered it randomly.
And I don't mean anything by it, but you got issues, bro.
I know.
You got issues, bro.
Dude, I'm on a reaction channel on YouTube. Of course I got issues.
Yeah.
Is one of your issues that you're afraid of the dark?
I used to be. I used to be afraid of the dark a lot as a kid.
Man, I'm still afraid of the dark sometimes.
Dude.
If I'm feeling vulnerable, don't turn the lights off.
If I go outside and the moon is covered up and it's like pitch black night and I'm usually like somewhere like Andrew's house, which is kind of out in the woods almost, it's kind of creepy. Like, I'm just like, I don't know what could come out after me. Like, I'm not necessarily scared of like monsters or anything, but
Bears
a
exist.
random wolf or bear, you know,
Yeah.
bobcat, well, not bobcat, but
Cougar.
mountain lion, you know.
Yeah, dude,
Wouldn't
there
be
was
great.
one. I just showed you that video. That one married couple went to a chalet, just like expecting, hey, we're gonna hang out here, have a good. Is that a cougar on our porch? And they just look out there, and there's this big old mountain lion, just like.
I could kill you. By the way.
Why don't you come outside? Say hello.
We'll have some fun.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
That's scary
yeah,
stuff.
it is scary shit. And Are You Afraid of the Dark was a series that I watched as a kid, and there was some scary stuff in it, and there was also some pretty not scary stuff in it.
Some bizarre stuff in it.
Well, the one that got me the most was the one with the monster in the pool. Remember that one?
Yes.
It was invisible, and then they got this red dye that attached to it, and then you could actually see what it looked like. It was like, holy shit!
Was it the one that looked kind of like a melted zombie almost or something?
Yes,
Yeah,
that
one
thing.
was pretty terrifying.
That one was
looking.
good. And then there was another one that actually dealt with like a.
There was like dead people coming out of a lake at one point.
Yeah,
too. That
I
was
remember
pretty
that one,
fucking
too.
creepy.
Yeah,
And there was one where a girl got cursed and her skin started rotting off. And that was pretty fucked
Was
up
it
too.
Goosebumps or Are You Afraid of the Dark? The one where the guy didn't know he was dead? Do you know what I'm talking about? He was like
That
wearing a Letterman
might
jacket.
be
walking
Are You Afraid of the
around.
Dark?
I think that's Are You Afraid
Did
of
it
the
involve
Dark?
a car at
Yeah.
some point?
Yes,
Yeah,
it
that's
was
another
Are You
good
Afraid of the Dark?
episode. Yeah, Are You Afraid of the Dark?
That
Uh,
one tripped me out too. I was
yeah.
like, I need to go talk to somebody just to make sure I'm not dead.
And then
Right.
of course there was another episode that dealt with like a kid who actually went to this place that where it was pretty much preparation either to go to heaven or to hell, and you went
That's
through
deep.
this. Well, you went through this door and you were judged whenever you went through the door, and the guy who did who was pretty much like the overseer of the entire thing was Gilbert freaking Gottfried. Iago from friggin' Aladdin. He was just like,
Yeah, I remember that episode.
He's like,
The
for
old-
goodness sakes, knock window.
The
Do
old-
not.
That was
on
actually the first-
Let's put them together now. Do not knock on the window.
Besides Aladdin, that was the first exposure I ever had to seeing him, so I always had a slight, like, aversion to Gilbert Godfrey for that reason, I think. Just because he was kind of creepy to me because he was in Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Well, and then, of course, the kid gets thrown through the door, not wanting to go, and then he comes back out and he said it wasn't my time. And he looks up at Gilbert Godfrey and he says he really wants to talk to you about something. And he's like, oh boy, I'm gonna hear about this for the next eon or so. It's like, Damn. They had some pretty good shit on there, man. I
thought it was a good show.
I'd say for every kooky episode, there was at least 2 or 3 like decently scary ones. I remember one they actually had Nosferatu. They actually had Nosferatu.
Yeah, I remember that too.
Because
he came out of the movie, didn't he?
Yeah,
he was in a theater.
All of a sudden, and they actually got, I think, the original actor to play him, who played him in the 1970s remake.
Yeah, that one was creepy.
It was.
Just the way he kind of stalked towards people and didn't say anything, and he's just so freaking creepy
how
looking.
He looked at how after the scene was over and the kid fell asleep, all of a sudden he looks over at the kid from the screen and then reaches his hand through to come after him, and then the kid wakes up and the movie's over. It's just like, holy crap.
Yeah.
That scared the hell out of me, man.
Scary
shit.
It played on a lot of childhood fears, so it did a good job as a kid, but I feel like after seeing like adult horror films and stuff, it's gonna be pretty cheesy now.
Yeah. It may very well be.
Are you afraid of technical difficulties?
Indeed. I am afraid of technical difficulties. Like, I'm afraid that just at one point, like, the audio file's just going to go, and then it's just going to be nothing. But overall, I mean, this has gone fairly smoothly. So, we got the episode of JonTron up here, the Are You Afraid of the Dark Part 1. And let's see what happens. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Ah, yes, the people who kept Pro Jared but got rid of JonTron.
WTF.
Aww.
This gonna be scary.
To anybody who says we should have waited till October, fuck you, it's already October. What are you talking about? It's already Halloween. Close enough.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I now submit for the approval of the 11 p.m. Society, because midnight is too late. The tale of the...
Wait, are you just gonna launch into a spooky tale? Because you need a transition first, and you just sat down and didn't say hello to anybody.
All right, you said you had a bunch of free VCRs out here for us, and I thought you may have been confused and meant to say DVD players, or maybe you just didn't understand what you had, and I was coming to take that from you. So pretty much, where's my shit? Can I please just do the same thing?
You guys want to see a picture of
All
my
right.
post?
Can I please just tell the story? All right, I didn't pretend to have been in Vietnam at multiple bars across the country to be treated like this. All right, I call this the tale of the... Oh, Jesus, go! Oh, oh, is this manganese? I think I just got flashbang. Oh, it's pure white. I can only see white. Is that God?
You know what they used for that on the original show? I think
What?
they said they used non-dairy creamer.
Really?
Huh.
Yeah, because non-dairy creamer's flammable. That's actually... Now, I'm not going to say it because I'm afraid I'll get tagged by the NSA over that shit. All right, sorry about
Nasty,
that.
stupid attitude.
I'm assuming if you put enough of it in one place and light it on fire, it'll blow up.
It's actually a good primer for an explosive.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not It's combustible, but nowhere near as
Oh,
combustible as
trust
something
me.
like
I have
gunpowder.
experienced this. Non-dairy creamer gives me the shits like you would not believe. It primes my explosions up. Let me tell you.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's good. Okay.
And
sorry.
factual.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Oh, hey, it's wearing off. Guys, I'm not blind anymore.
Oh shit.
Now I wish I was.
Oh.
What's this? Are you afraid of the dark? Why, yes. Yes, I am.
Oh, Lord.
It's one of the circle books.
Oh yeah, the ghastly grimace.
Are You Afraid of the Dark was the
These
Nickelodeon-produced,
circle
Canadian-made kids' take on horror anthology shows such as Twilight Zone and Tales from the Crypt. Oh, okay, still can't do the Crypt Keeper. It's pretty much the
Don't
same
try it,
concept as Goosebumps, but I always thought this show was a lot scarier. Not to mention it aired 4 years earlier. Like, holy hell, okay, this intro is NSFK. It's not safe for kids.
This was a scary ass intro.
Nope. Nope.
This show touched all bases. Vampire neighbors, ghost neighbors, Neighbors. A lot of the episodes had at least one neighbor. The episode that still haunts me to this day, and I mean this, was the Tale of the Dead Man's Throat.
Oh.
The one with like the zombie
Yeah.
skeleton who
That,
would
yeah,
that
that's
thing.
it. We were
Yep.
talking about that.
That is, look at this! Look at this! They showed this to kids!
It's
The
horrifying.
horrors knew no bounds.
Yeah.
Except for murder, of course. Because you can't murder kids on television. But you can in movies.
I want a vanilla twist.
Well, you're getting strawberry.
Getting strawberry.
There's a lot of episodes to choose from. But tonight, we're going to start where it all began.
Every episode starts with the Midnight Society, a group of kids from different schools with different friends, but the same Canadian wardrobe team. What a weird coincidence.
Yeah, they were.
right?
This was a Canadian
Considered as a
show.
new member of the Midnight Society.
And you're wearing a denim vest and jeans, so honestly, you got a pretty good chance here.
Submitted for the approval of the Midnight Society. I call this story The Tale of the Phantom Cab.
Here we meet our heroes,
remember that
Benny
one.
and Buzz, your typical two stereotypical kids who find themselves lost in the woods. Speaking of names, look at these credits. It reeks of Canada. Jean-Marie
Como.
Real Prowse?
Prolu.
Oh, thank God we got the real one. What I'm saying. Hey, yeah, I see you fake mouths. You get out of here.
I did trust you, and you got us lost, cheeseball.
Hey, watch the language. This is a kid's show.
Great, lame wad. Now we're lost and we can't read the map. You are such a loser.
Damn, I never been burned that bad before by a piece of wood.
Look, there's the ridge we came up on.
I have a sneaking suspicion this is the first time anyone in Canada ever tried acting. Also, is it just me, or are all these kids' lines 80-yard by another, even worse actor? His dialogue barely matches up.
Look, there's the ridge we came up on. We can circle back and take the red trail.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Oh no.
Yes, that is appropriate music. I have a
Very.
feeling the
I'm guessing they
music
didn't have
references
mics on them when they had to
this.
record their
Hey,
dialogue
okay, so
after the
kids could
fact.
possibly, die in this scene, fall off the ledge, make a big splatter, so it's real morbid, it's real scary, just noodle around on the guitar a bit. Yeah, don't worry about it. Here's a loony for your time, there's a toonie for your wife, a money's cartoon, a milk's in bags, spoon 'em out.
Hey, I saved the compass.
Also, like how the dude was reaching for him from like really far away. Like, oh, I can't reach you. I can't quite reach you. But all he had to do was like take another step forward, or just lay down.
Whoa!
Yes.
Look, someone's coming.
Oh no! Is that a haunted flashlight?
Oh, turn off the brakes.
Who would just immediately shine their flashlight on someone's face as they met them?
You're not a ranger, are you?
Ranger? No, not me.
I'm a serial killer.
I'm Buzz, and this is Denny.
And we're a little out of focus and not really sure where this episode is going, so if you could just, take us somewhere spooky.
Tell you what, you follow me, and I'll lead you to someone who can help you.
Perfect.
Bad touch.
So basically, the kids meet this
Yeah.
creepy guy, and he tells them that he'll help them out of the woods. He then leads them to this cottage.
There you go, boys. Home of the good doctor.
I believe that's the home of Bilbo Baggins, actually.
For real.
Sorry I got us lost, Danny.
Don't worry, I'll smack you when we get home.
Yes, do not worry. The beatings will come. You will be beat. There is no escape.
I don't suppose either of you
Hagrid?
are any good at riddles.
That is never usually a good sign.
No.
Vink's the name. Dr. Vink.
They meet this guy.
I feel
who's
like I've
essentially
seen
a
this
Canadian
guy in
actor
several
who's
kids' movies
studying
from the
I
90s.
have too, now that I think about
Kids
it.
just want to call their parents, naturally. But in order to do so, Vink insists they must solve a riddle.
Here's the deal. I ask you a riddle, and if you solve it, you can call your parents.
And if we don't solve it,
Then you leave.
let's do it. I'm good at riddles.
They're dead. 2 kids gonna die tonight.
Yeah.
What is it that has no weight, can be seen by the naked eye, and if you put it in a barrel, it would make the barrel lighter?
Halloween, it's gotta be candy. 3 Musketeers, lightest candy bar. Fuck you.
A hole.
I hate riddles.
It's right up there with thinking for you, isn't it? Oh my God. Something's actually gonna happen in this episode?
I don't know.
A hole.
So, after they fail, Dr. Vink gives them directions to the plot.
A cab in the woods?
I don't know what you're up and not about. It's more believable than your acting.
Come on, Doc. Just let us use the phone.
There is one way.
2 kids gone die tonight.
You can leave me a specimen.
Doc, I'm not sure I can get behind this.
Something like this.
Oh!
His face. True terror.
I know a scared kid when I see him. This is a scared kid.
Hey, Danny, wait up!
If you really wanted to scare him, you should have just shown him a picture of... No, I'm not going to say.
You saw it. The guy's a lunatic.
Sounds like one of those riddles you can't solve.
Yeah, like how does Kanye West keep getting awards?
Maybe it can be solved. Maybe you should all just lighten up and let me finish the story.
Sheesh.
Thank you.
So lo and behold, a taxi cab does show up, and who's driving it but the Flint, the serial killer from earlier. Except this time he's dressed up to go to a midnight showing a Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I give a ride to folks who
He's
can't
just a
answer Dr.
Misfits
Vink's
fan.
riddles. Happened to me around 40 years ago.
He took your...
Ooh, boy. I think it's one of his favorites.
All right, man, no need to gloat. Jesus Christ.
Didn't I tell you? Before the good doctor got his specimen, had myself a nasty little accident. Crashed into this big old tree. You might say, I sort of died.
I don't think there's really like
Jesus
a
Christ.
scene with that. Flynn explains that they're about to die in another accident, but to reverse the curse and free all the spirits Dr. Vink has claimed, they have one more chance to solve the riddle. They've got only 30 seconds to figure it out.
I got it! I know the answer! What is it?
I'm totally fucking serious right now!
It's weightless, you can see it, and if you put it in a barrel, it'll make the barrel lighter.
Say it!
It's a hole! It's a hole in the barrel!
Here we go.
Oh, hey, yeah, that does make perfect sense. I should have thought of that. Nice thinking, kid.
Damn.
I guess hole was the wrong answer, huh? But the Midnight Society likes the kid's story and decides to let him in, successfully creating the perfect cultural diversity for a primetime Nickelodeon show.
So there you have it. The very first episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark? But this spook fest is far from over. It's gonna be part 2. Come back for part 2.
Okay.
Thanks for being a part of this year's JonTron Halloween. If you hadn't heard, JonTron officially has a line of merch at theyeti.com. The limited edition Altered Beast shirt goes away November 10th, so get it while you can. If you missed the first Halloween episode this month that was on Clock Tower, click here. And if you haven't seen last
we saw it.
episode,
Yeah.
click here. See you later.
good
I got a
episode.
date with a rope, some anti-aging cream, and a pumpkin. It's not what it sounds like, I swear.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go. So, dude, that guy was actually in a whole bunch of Are You Afraid of the Dark, as well as X-Men, Serendipity.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, all kinds of stuff.
Who was he in X-Men?
Heroes Reborn and X-Men. He was an MC.
He was the guy who was just like, whatever you do, don't hit him in the balls. The Wolverine's fight.
He's
I thought you said anything goes. Yeah, it is anything goes, but he'll take it personally.
yeah, he was in a bunch of stuff, and actually died in February of this year.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, that does suck.
Rest in peace,
Born
my
in
friend.
1934.
Damn.
This is an old
So he
dude.
went out at 84.
Hey, he kept it going for a while,
And
man.
he was throughout Are You Afraid of the Dark from 90 until 94. So a
He pretty
mainstay.
much made it all the way through.
So I guess that's where I've seen him before, probably, among
Yeah.
other things, evidently.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't put it together. I thought I'd seen him before, but I'd probably seen him in other Are You Afraid of the Dark episodes. But not only that, but from also the X-Men first X-Men movie, where he played the MC. I was like, wait a sec, the old man in the cage. Damn,
Yep.
that's awesome.
And Dr. Vic, I guess that's who he was.
Bink, I think.
Yeah,
Is that
Dr.
what I
Fink.
said?
Yeah.
So, wow.
Indeed, very much wow. And there's a lot. I mean, there's so many good stories in Are You Afraid of the Dark. I mean, there's gonna be some stinkers. there's gonna be some stinkers.
I kind of like to rewatch it again, just see how many of them are still at least lightly creepy.
That would be cool to do a reaction series to.
No doubt.
Yeah, it would be, because you got to think about it. I mean, that's almost...
Don't you do it. Don't you remind
almost
me how
30
old.
fucking years ago when the show debuted.
Yep.
God, how old are we?
Better than not.
I know. I mean, I'm 31, dude, and I feel like both of you are 30, so you're lucky.
We're young bucks.
Yeah, we try to be.
We're still the young bucks. You're old, Nate. You're the old one.
I'm the old one here. I'm the eldest one.
Old man Nate.
Yeah.
Old man Nate.
Well, I was
Old
the
man
eldest.
Nathaniel.
I've pretty much always been the oldest ever since Caleb stopped coming. I mean, before that, Sean was the oldest. Shit. And, God, man, I mean...
This was shorter, right? So
this was about 10 minutes.
JonTron's videos just, like, progressively get longer as he went?
Well, no, because during this time, I think John was actually dealing with a copyright strike, and he didn't want to change up his release schedule, and didn't want to have to cut the video down. So he's just like, I'll just do 2 parts.
If you have a strike on your channel, they limit the amount of time your videos can be that you upload.
Yeah, it can only be like 15 minutes.
What a big steaming pile.
Yeah, I know.
So
Trust me.
I forgot about when we had those strikes and we had to fucking set timers. And it's like, oh, we're out of time for this video. And everybody was like, why are your videos shorter? We like the long videos. It's like, wait, that's all we're allowed to do right now.
Because we've been kicked in the nuts.
Blame Sony Music of Japan.
Yeah, Sony Music of Japan. And
the grudge that never ends.
Never will, dude.
And yet
Never
again, people
will.
keep asking, and that's why the Sword Art Online Abridged is not on the channel anymore.
Yeah, because Sony Music of Japan is a bunch of dicks. And
chugging the haterade.
So they decided to slap us in the face with their penises for some reason.
No, dude. They brushed our teeth with their dicks. That's literally what they did. They sat on top of us.
Yikes.
And yeah.
Yikes.
Anyways.
Yeah. Anyways, that's what happened.
That's definitely a scary story for the Midnight Society.
Yeah. We need to do like a Midnight Society kind of thing.
Dude,
where we.
I don't want to give away plans for October, but.
Oh, that might be something.
I've already mentioned something similar to this.
That's right. That's right. You have.
Yep.
We can do it. We can do it, man. And we can start.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned, motherfuckers.
Better be here come October because it's going to be lit.
Yes, it will be. It will be very, very lit indeed.
Hopefully you'll show up for the streams during October too, where we'll be doing some horror game classics.
Yeah, and hopefully
maybe
by then
we'll
have a VR headset and we can do some VR shit.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
Scary stuff.
Indeed, some scary stuff there, boy. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna do it for this episode. We hope that you've enjoyed what you've seen here. This was Are You Afraid of the Dark, Part 1 by JonTron, and stay tuned for Part 2, hopefully coming up here sooner rather than later. But until then, signing off, I'm Nate.
I'm Nick.
I'm Chad.
And we will see you all in the next one.